Yo guys, what's going on? So, yeah, it's finally happening. Like, big things are happening. You see that right behind me? It's right on the dyno. It looks like we're tuning it. Woohoo! So after all that hard work, looks like it's gonna happen. So, as a guesstimation, I don't know how much it's gonna make, but you guys can tell me how much it'll make. I'm gonna guess around the 450, 500 mark. Probably going to be the low 400s, just because apparently this is a pretty harsh dyno as well. But it should be pretty good. The guys are just making sure everything's up to spec. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So Henry, chuck your numbers in. What do you think it's going to make?
Do I have to say a number?
Yeah, you have to say a fucking number. Say a number.
350.
Oh, wow. What do you reckon it'll make?
Say
4?
400.
Oh,
About 400.
That's a little bit more optimistic than this guy.
Hey, but if he gets anything more, it's a bonus.
Yeah, true. I think it's gonna get a blown gearbox.
You gotta say a number.
Nah, I said 450 around there.
Yeah. Can you come for a moment? So what do we got? We got cams 272. 272. Yeah. Exhaust diameter. 4 inch. Oh, that's hallway, yeah.
Bro, you look like one of those IT guys in one of those movies about to take over the world. behind the screen.
G35, 10. Yeah. But I put Pulsar. 85.
So today we're getting it tuned by Mr. Anton over there. I'm trying to be as steady as I can with this camera, but it's really hard. So.
858. Ghetto catch cam.
I've already ordered one.
Huh?
I've already ordered one.
No, bro. This is fucking ghetto. Homey,
so guys,
homey bong style.
We found this in the back of the street. We found it with a hole in there, and we just stuck this in there. And we're gonna rip some E85 from the hole.
You notice? You notice?
Yeah, a little bit. I always get scared when I. So guys, I always actually get scared whenever I see a car on the dyno because it literally revs off its head and it sounds so crazy. And I'm thinking, oh my God, something's gonna blow up, something's gonna blow up. So I feel like this is gonna be the exact same feeling that I'm getting from this car. It is all freshly built though, so I do have a little bit more faith. But I guess this will really tell if it's built properly or not. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, I don't know. Are you scared for me too, bro, or?
Not really. I've done whatever I can do.
Yeah?
That's it. Wishful thinking, mate.
Huh?
Wishful thinking. Hope for the best.
Yeah. So guys, the topic of today's video is how much this G35 1050 is going to make. Now, when I say how much is it going to make, like, it's not the only variable in this entire project because before it was when I was building it. However, now that the motor went, we decided to go 10:1 compression. We added, you know, some really nice bougie things and really made it so much more free flowing. So, I don't know, I guess we're going to see how much this turbo can make with the 2JZ that's built. We're just going to have to wait and find out. But my previous tune, I ended up making about 515 kilowatts. Now, as mentioned before in my previous videos, this has a 0.83 AR, so it's a little bit smaller. So it's not going to make as much power, I think, but it's going to be extremely responsive. So that's what I'm aiming for today, and we'll see how much this G35 1050 can make.
So either our sensors failed or our wiring's not working, or worst case obviously we've just lost all pressure in the engine, so we're just trying to work out what's happening. We're just spending some time trying to calibrate and check some sensor operation. AJ over here wants us to try to set up obviously a lot of fail safes using all pressure, all temp, and fuel pressure is what we've got additional to the factory inputs as well as wideband. But ultimately what I want to probably get him to understand is, despite the fail safes that you set, you still need the operator to be able to understand the data. So a fail safe would put an RPM limit or kill an engine, or we can set a few different variable functions with it, but it doesn't, if the operator doesn't understand what the function of it is, then generally they just keep continuously trying to start it. We've had instances where on the racetrack the engine shuts off perhaps, and the owner continuously keeps cranking the engine, and obviously that results in further engine damage. So it's just one of those things to have a bit of an introduction to. Yeah, it's all I really wanted to put forward with it, so it's a bit of insight.
So we got oil pressure now, yeah?
Yep. So we've physically checked with a mechanical gauge, we've got oil pressure, so it just means our sensor has failed and it requires replacement simply. So pretty common in motorsport, these things. Yeah, it's a bit scary, but we're all good, so we're good to go. We're going to go for another round now, running
Let's do it.
We're going to run in this engine now.
Cool. Just ran the motor in, through the rev bands and loaded the motor up, and so I don't know. That was really quick. That was really quick. So I guess they've gone through all the bands and really put some pressure through the motor, and they're now taking it off and they're dropping the oil. So really quick. So how come it was so quick to run in terms of like...
So for running, realistically all you need to do is get into some mid-range RPM and just apply some torque through it, right? That's realistically what you want. Now I go ahead, I carry on with a little bit of cruise tuning and all the light load stuff. But yeah, the whole point is to not get that running in oil hot, because it's just mineral oil. There's nothing synthetic or any additive in there, so we did that. We'll continue once we get some proper gear in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
By 3800 watt?
So by 3800 RPM you're seeing about 20 pounds of boost. So it's coming onto steam pretty good for that being a Pulsar knockoff, not genuine,
Oh, get out of here. Pulsars are good, alright.
G35 900 or sorry 1050 thing, so it's not bad. But let's see what it does. Let's see how it performs the rest of the time. So yeah.
Hey, he's knocking on us broke boys over here.
Come on, man. It's terrible. Hey? It will need a bit of rehousing. Oh yeah, it definitely needs that. It's tiny, it's a tiny turbine housing. It's a 0.82, it's probably what's...
8.3. 8.2. 8.3.
Yeah, it's probably what's helping in this situation, but it is tiny for a 3 litre. It's not what I would recommend, so... Realistically, the most responsive thing about this frame, I'd say I think a couple of weeks ago we tuned a 2J with a genuine GDX 3582. That was coming on full steam at 4000 with a 1.0 turbine housing. It's pretty good. I think that's ideal. It sounds not bad. Yeah.
You alright, bro?
Yeah, that's alright.
So Henry literally just pulled off the oil filter after it's been running for like 30 minutes and was just like, yeah, you know what, I'll send it, take it off. Burnt his entire arm. Yeesh, that sounds like it hurts. Yeah.
somewhere, surely.
Yeah, there's one here.
Yeah.
There's an empty water bottle over here.
That's good, there's no oil in it.
Hey, yeah. Oh, wow, there is a lot of E85 vapors that go in there.
Yep.
Holy moly,
So
guys.
imagine all that was in your motor.
No wonder they say change your oil really regularly, yeah?
That's why you have a catch can as well.
Bro, this is like 5 minutes of driving.
Yeah, but it was not even running long, so.
Look at all that oil in there. E85. You reckon we can drink it? Oh, it smells really good.
If you want to get drunk quick,
You reckon that'd actually get you drunk?
maybe just a little bit.
Wait, Eric, I've got a drink for you over here, bro. I got a drink for you over here, bro. I swear, this looks like a full science lab back here. Eric. Sort of. ETS represent. Bro, you've been naughty. That's why you're in the naughty corner staring at the wall, yeah? Oh shit! That's alright. Like, oh, not bad, huh? Yay! Wait, so who told me I wasn't gonna crash? Not bad, huh? Stock valve springs, bro. Huh? Yeah, pretty good, huh? So, I'll jump down as well. So, what do you reckon, Henry?
Held up quite well, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't think a lot of things were going to hold up. Only because it's not how I would have done the work. But I guess we got the numbers.
Yeah.
And we don't have to put a spanner to it.
Yeah, that was wonderful. So one big thing I really liked about Henry working on the car was that he kept on, like, as much as I hated it as well, he was just like, oh, you need to get this, and this, do supporting mods just to make sure it works on the dyno, because last thing you want is the car to break down on the dyno. And you know, as hesitant as I was, you know, I was like, you know what, it's in your hands. If I need to do it, you tell me I do it, and I do it. And Henry did exactly that, and it astonished me with the numbers too.
Well, look, we reached a limitation on the intercooler. So 60 degrees IATs is a bit high. The rear housing of the turbo is showing limitations as well, tapering off. So going from, say, 27 pound back down to 25 pound shows rear housing limitations. So even if we do an intercooler upgrade, we've reached rear housing limitations. On top of that, stock fuel lines. I think that's all that's holding us back. If you maybe go
And gearbox.
and clutch. So bigger rear, if you, say for example, you want to chase this 650, even 700, fuel lines, turbo, cooler, it's like 4 or 5 items, and you can easily gain another 200 kilowatts, maybe 3. I guess the motor's built good, to handle all of that. And a gearbox.
So overall, I think he's done a really good job. You know, Derek made a really good motor, however, he didn't quite suggest me what Henry has suggested me like today. And that's why I've gone to Derek to build the motor, and now Henry's building all the extra performance stuff. Now Henry does also build motors too, but I didn't know Henry while I was getting the motor built. But hand in hand, they work really well together, and I feel like everything comes together pretty well.
Now, put the power down is the hard part.
Yeah. We'll save that for next time when I decide to push it that extra step. But until then, I'm going to leave it and enjoy it for a while, and maybe I'll do some more reactions with Mum.
You're going to get disowned.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was very exciting to see those numbers. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.